Good morning, ladies. Welcome back to my channel. So it is a Sunday. It is around 10:39 in the morning, so I'm just gonna begin to get ready. I wanted to film this look that a lot of ladies have actually been asking me to film. So this makeup look is actually very simple and very easy to achieve. Just keep in mind it does look very dramatic even though of how simple it is. But with that being said, this video is going to be a talk through. A lot of you ladies would prefer for me to do a talk through. I'm not a fan of talk throughs, but again, like I said, I'm willing to give it a try. Go get yourself some fucking cafe, go get yourself some pan dulce, I don't know, chill, relax, because this video is probably gonna be a minute. Let's jump on right into this video. I hope you guys like it, love it, whatever, just enjoy it. Beach. Okay, so I'm gonna begin on my eyebrows. Usually when I start off my makeup, I usually begin on my eyebrows. That's the first thing that I do. My eyebrows is my guideline for my eyeshadow, for everything. As we all know, eyebrows do shape the face, and it's the very most important thing on your cara. So I'm gonna begin to get my pomade ready. So the pomade that I'm using at the moment is from Anastasia, and this is in the color ash brown. Been meaning to update it, but I'm being kind of lazy to go get it. So anyways, so I'm gonna go in with my Beach Cosmetics Ultimate Brow Palette, and it looks like this. And on this palette, it actually comes with a cream base as well. Now my dip pomade is dry, so I actually pick up some of this pomade and I'll put it. Vergas, what the fuck? No mames. I always say I'm gonna try and be clean when I do my makeup. Yeah, that fucking backfired. Anywho, so I'm gonna grab some of the pomade from the BH palette, and then I'm gonna grab whatever I can from my dip pomade, and it kind of makes like the perfect combination of color. And then later on, once I'm done drawing the shape that I want and getting the shape that I want, I will go in and set that with a powder. So when you have missing hair on your eyebrows, in order for it to look like you do have hair, you want to use pomade and then set that with powder. It's what helps, it's what works for me, and it's also what I used to do with clients who didn't have hair, but I could be wrong. But again, it's whatever works for you. So I'm going to begin to just brush my eyebrows up. So I'm just, first thing I do when I start doing my eyebrows is I'll start lining the bottom of my eyebrow, and then I will create the shape on top once I get my bottom line. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but as you can see, this part looks fine, but once you look down here where I don't have the hair, you can kind of see the, like, it looks like a bald spot. So eventually when we set that with powder, you'll see that it just vanishes and it looks like an entire full grown eyebrow. Bitch, I call it magic. So Halloween is around the corner. What you putas about to be? Because a bitch still doesn't even know what the fuck to be. It's my first year actually dressing up as a slut because of work. So that should be exciting, I guess. We'll see. Usually when I dress up for Halloween is like basic shit. Like I'll make my own costumes. I'll just paint my face or some shit. But I was like, I'm working at a club. I can get away with it. I won't be called a slut because I'm not partying, I'm working. So, bitch. Okay, let me kind of clarify this. I'm not a stripper, I am a bartender. I'm a bartender Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights at this nightclub. And then Mondays through Friday, I do work at a mariscos restaurant. Let's just clarify that. So usually Sundays I normally just chill at home, but we're trying to make Sundays our filming days, so just bear with us, guys. The goal for now is going to be uploading every Sundays. So yeah, so that is the goal for now. Okay, so this is a palette that I got when I was in makeup school, and I never really liked it. I don't know why. I'm barely using it until now. So yesterday my fucking dumbass was colorblind, clearly. So I put this one on my brows, and then once I was like literally completely done with my makeup, I was like, holy shit, I just made my eyebrows black. Yes, bitch, I did not even know. So today I'm actually going to use the correct eyeshadow that I want to use. So I'm going to go in with that dark black on the outer corner of my eyebrow, and then fading it in, I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm assuming this is like an ash brown. I'm sorry I don't have the names on it. The Morphe palettes don't have names on it, so sorry guys. So maybe I should kind of like introduce myself. I kind of feel like I haven't firmly like introduced myself on my videos, or even really spoken about myself. So my full complete name is Yasmin Chavez. So if I tell you my name is Yasmin, please don't fucking call me Jasmine, because I swear to God I will deck you in the face. It's so annoying when they be like, oh hi, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, it's Yasmin. And they'll be like, oh, nice to meet you, Jasmine. And my face dead ass says it all, like, bruh, you have hearing problems, clearly. No, I'm fucking with you guys. So yeah, so my full name is Yasmin Chavez. I am 23 years old. I live in the city of Hawthorne in Los Angeles. Pretty ghetto. Not that ghetto though. So let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Well, you guys already know my jobs. I'm a server during the day, and then I'm a stripper during the night. I'm a hoe. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. So my birthday is on February 24. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for the next two months. I think it's gonna be the next 2 months. No, just like the next month. November is gonna be a pretty hectic month. I will try to do outfits and get readies with me, because I do have 2 concerts coming up that I'm really excited and stoked about. So the first concert that I will be attending is going to be Russ in Staples Center on November 9, if I'm not mistaken. And then November 21st, I will be attending the Ozuna concert. I fucking live for Ozuna. He is like baby daddy. Yeah, so now that our eyebrows are on and done, I'm gonna go on ahead and move on to cleaning up my cejas. I cannot start my face if I don't clean up my eyebrows. I just feel like cleaning up your eyebrows just makes your shit look fucking put together. Like, bitch, I can be looking from like 0 to 100 real quick just with my eyebrows being concealed. That's how I feel about eyebrows. It's also my dad's birthday, and then it's also Thanksgiving. Like, god fucking damn. Everybody's birthdays in fucking November and shit. Oh, sorry. And then I'm gonna go in to clean up my eyebrows with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I don't know about you guys, but when I start concealing my eyebrows, I stop breathing. Oh, bitch, ain't that interesting? I just like dick for living. I'm just kidding. No, I'm fucking with you guys. I don't have kids. I'm not married. I live with my parents. Alright ladies, so unfortunately we do have to do a voiceover on certain areas of the video due to some copyright, but that's okay, no worries. Here I'm just letting you ladies know that that is the Morphe Beauty Blender. I'm going to actually go in now with my Colourpop iluvsarahii palette in the color Noche. We're going to go ahead and take Noche and we're going to go ahead and apply that to our brow bone. Now Noche is my go-to-go brow bone highlighter. It is to die. As you guys can see, I've already hit pan on that shit. But anyways, yeah, so here I'm just applying that all over my brow bone. Now personally me, I feel like having a brow bone does really help me on blending all my eyeshadows together. I don't know about you ladies, but it really helps me blend everything together. So here I'm just making sure I'm packing that shit on. You want to double pack that shit. Just kidding. I don't think you can even do that. So here I'm just setting the rest of my eyelids with some setting powder. Now pay no attention to that. Trust me, I'm very messy when it comes to my makeup, but don't worry because it all comes together. So here I'm just making sure I'm setting my eyelids with setting powder. It is very important, at least personally for me, to set my primer for my eyes. Okay, so here I'm just picking out all the brushes that I'm going to be using on this look. It does take me a couple of brushes to get the desired look. If you don't have these exact brushes, it's okay. You can work with whatever you have. So here I'm just taking off some product from the previous eye look that I did. Excuse my brushes, they're very disgusting and dirty. And here I'm going in with my M441 from Morphe. I'm going to go ahead and take now my go-to-go palette from Jaclyn Hill. This is going to be the, I'm not sure what palette it is, but I will go ahead and leave everything in the description box. So here I'm pretty much just telling you ladies that this palette is to die for. I freaking love this palette to die. It's honestly very pigment, it's very blendable, it's very easy to work with. Rush. And yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much try and guide you guys through. Again, bear with me guys, I suck at explaining. I'm trying to work on it. So anyways, so the way I start applying my eyeshadow is I'll pretty much have a mirror here and I'll tilt my head, and then from here I can already start seeing. I'm using the brush to kind of map out my crease. I'm showing you guys. So as I'm tilting my head, I can see my crease perfectly here versus in here. So I'm gonna go on ahead and just show you guys where my crease is at. So as you can see, I have a better view of my crease down this way, like so. And then I'm just gonna take that color and begin to buff that in. And I'm not gonna take that too far in. I'm taking it about right where my arch of my brows at. And always work with a little bit of product. Remember, if you want to build your color up, work with what you have on the brush first and then go back and add more, buff that in. It's a lot of going in and out of colors. And it's okay if you drag it out because you're gonna clean that up. So girl, if you messy, it's okay. Okay, so here pretty much I was letting you ladies know that it is very important that you ladies always have a clean, fluffy brush right beside you with no type of product, nothing. Reason why is because that brush, you can use it to just buff and blend everything in together versus of using a brush that already has product on it. So now we're going to go ahead and take Secret into our outer crease, and we're going to make that into the main focus on the outer crease, and we're just going to build that up. So as you can see here, I'm adding that mainly more to define the crease a little bit more, if that makes sense. And remember, there's going to be a lot of fallout, so just remember there's going to be a lot of going back and forth, of blending, adding, blending, and adding. Fortunately, I don't remember what's the number on this brush, but remember everything will be linked down below in the description box. I must say these eyeshadows are actually very, very pigment. These palettes from Jaclyn Hill right now are my go-to-go palettes. They're just to die for. They're so fun to play with. The colors, the pigment. They're very easy to work with. I don't have no type of complainings and no type of complaint on these palettes. Alright, moving on to the fun part. So now that we've gotten all our eyeshadows on our crease and we've built up the color to how we wanted to, now we're going to start focusing on the inner corners of the eye and the main attraction of the eye look. So here I'm just taking my concealer with, I use this concealer because I really like it because of the sponge, so it's really easy for me to just get in right where I want to get in. Now here I'm not really trying to make this into a defined crease. I'm just trying to make this like a messy, remember this is a messy but very intense look. So here I just put on some crease to kind of lighten up the inner corners, and I'm just buffing that out with a brush. If I could do it with my fingers, shit I would, but a bitch would probably stab her eye. So I'm just using this pencil brush to buff everything in. So now I'm gonna go in and set that. I'm gonna go in again with Noche from my iluvsarahii palette. I'm gonna set that. Now I'm going to go in with that same brush that we originally used in the beginning. With no more product on it, I'm just literally taking whatever's on the brush and buffing everything in together. Alright, so now we're going to move on to our eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I've been using for centuries, probably since the day I was fucking born. I probably came out of my mama's womb like, bitch, I got a wing liner, what's up? Anyways, so the one that I use, that I've been using forever, is the one from e.l.f. It's really inexpensive. It's only fucking $2. But this shit, yeah, is so jet black. And the only reason why I really like this eyeliner is because of the brush. I'm very picky with my brushes, so this gives me a lot of control, and it's very buildable and it's very lightweight. So now we're gonna move on to the part that ties the whole fucking entire look together. So I'm gonna show you ladies what I do that helps my glitter stick and stay all fucking night. I'm very picky with my glitter glues. I have not found one that I can say I like and I can fuck with hard, but I've been doing this technique for the past, I say, 2 months. So this is a eyeliner from NYX. It's an eyeliner, obviously. So pretty much what I'll do is I'll Make sure the brush is wet, of course. And then I'll pretty much pick any glitter that I want. So today I'm going to do a little bit of both. Since it's autumn, I'm going to do gold with orange. So I'm going to take my Beauty Creations glitter in the color Kitten. And I'm also going to take my glitter from NYX in the color, this is Copper. And this is Kitten. And then I'm going to dip the rest into the orange one. Okay, so then I'm gonna pretty much just push this back into the little tube and I'll mix it in there, and I'll pretty much have the glitter mixed onto the brush, and then I'll work bit by bit. So you want to begin to apply it on the lid, and then as you're putting it on the lid, just begin to spread it out. Now, as I said, it's always important to start with a little bit. You never just want to start off with a bunch, because once you put on a lot of product, well, it's very hard to take it off versus in starting with a little bit. So here pretty much I'm just adding more and more glitter. Now you're more than welcome to intensify this look if you want to, but I didn't want to do it too much. I wanted to just add a perfect amount. So here I'm just really focusing on feathering that out into the outer corner, just because I don't want that harsh line. I don't want it to be so noticeable. I just want it to fade into each other, if that makes sense. I'm going to grab some glitter, and I'm going to grab this on camera glitter. It's like a goldish color. This color right here. And I'm going to take that right where that glitter ends. So now I'm gonna apply my lashes. Now lashes is the main fucking thing to put also an eye makeup look together. So the lashes that I'm gonna be using are my go-to-go lashes. These lashes, I can use them up about 10 fucking times, and I fucking live for these lashes. They look very dramatic, but at the same time they can look very natural. So these are from Bombshell lashes. So these are the lashes that I use, and these are in the style Bling. So off camera we are going to apply I'm gonna do my foundation and my concealer off camera, because you guys have seen me a million fucking times do my foundation and my concealer. It's really basic, nothing new. The only difference today is that I am using a new foundation and a new concealer. I'm finally giving a chance the Tarte Cosmetics foundation, the all matte and the Tarte shape. Reason why is, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of using my drugstore. I'm really trying to get more into high-end brand, even though my skin is very sensitive and I get really scared of trying new things. But as today I'm in that mood, like, fuck this shit, I don't give a fuck. If I get a pimple, pues a la chingada, ni modo. Alright ladies, so I ended up doing my foundation, concealer. I setted my concealer, I put on my eyelashes on. Now we're gonna set the rest of my face. So to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my jcat setting powder in Banana. I only do these areas around my cheeks, my neck, and the rest of my forehead. So now that our face is set and ready to go, I'm gonna let the areas around my nose kind of chill, because that's where I get the oiliest. So I'm gonna put more. So, and it's okay if it's messy, you ain't gonna die. It's gonna fucking dust away anyways. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to my... What? Bitch, get your shit together. I'm gonna go on ahead and move on to my highlight. This is my go-to-go highlight palette. Last time that shit failed. No más falta que se me caiga toda la verga. Bitch. So I'm gonna go on ahead and contour with this gold color here, and then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this one. It's a little bit more of a pinky undertone, so I'm gonna mix those two together. And I like to highlight first before I contour. It kind of helps me, it gives me like a guideline where to not go too high and not to go too low, if that even makes sense. By the way, verga. So a bitch wanna be shining bright like a motherfucking diamond. Alright, so we're gonna highlight also the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow. Alright, now we're gonna begin to contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour with my go bronzer from Milani Fake Bronzer. It's the same stuff that I used last time. I'm just trying to show you guys more into depth on how I do everything. So I'm just gonna pack this shit and I'm gonna begin to bronze up. I'm not gonna contour, we're gonna bronze. Okay, so now that we're done with contouring and highlighting and baking our contour, now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my lower lash line, which is the last thing that I have to do now. So usually my lower lash line, I like to smoke the shit out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and take Secret, and I'm going to put that all on my lower lash line, and then we're going to blend that all out. And then once I'm applying that on my lower lash line, I'm not taking it all the way into my inner corner just because I don't want my eyes to look small. So I'm only taking that about halfway. Alright, now we're going to go in with Rush, which is like a nude, that nude orange we first put on. And then I'm going to take it with Alert and I'm going to begin to blend those out. And buff that out, sorry. So moving on, now that the eyes are somewhat complete, all we gotta do is put on mascara on these lower lash line, these lower lashes. So now we're gonna do our lips. For my lips, I'm not gonna do anything dramatic. I'm gonna do something very neutral. So I'm gonna go in with my go lip liner from Milani in Natural. And yes, I do overline my lips. You see, my parents didn't give me nice lips, so I gotta make my own. And then I'm gonna go on ahead and take Macchiato from Luxy liquid lipstick, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't done a matte lip in a while. And then I'm just gonna finish off my eyebrows. I'm gonna touch them up really quick. Alright, now we're gonna just remove this baking powder. Bitch, the cookies are ready. Alright, and then I'm just doing little touches before we set our face. Because bitch, once we set that face, there ain't no going back. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face, and I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting spray, and this is the last step. Bitch smell bomb, but she probably don't taste good. I'm gonna let that shit sit and soak. So this is the finished complete makeup look. I hope you guys liked it, whatever, just enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you ladies would like to see any more specific makeup looks. If you guys have suggestions, let me know if you ladies like the talk through or not. Give me some feedback. I would really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye ladies.